and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and I post 4 videos a week on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday at 7 AM. So if you love a recipe video like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to make my delicious crab risotto. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my delicious crab risotto. Now this recipe is really easy to do and it's also super tasty as well. Crab, I think, is like the chicken of the sea. It's a really versatile seafood that you can add a lot of flavour to without changing its flavour. This dish makes a really nice lunch and it also makes a great dinner as well. But you can also have it as packed lunch the next day too. So if you have any leftovers, you can always eat them the next day. We're going to be having this for our dinner this evening, and of course while I was making it I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious crab risotto. To start this recipe I've got myself a large saucepan and I'm going to put this onto a high heat on my hob. I'm going to add oil to the base of that pan like so, and I'm just going to leave the pan to heat up. Now my pan is nice and hot now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 red onion. So I've peeled, sliced and diced a red onion, and I'm just going to add this to the base of my pan like so, and I'm going to fry this until the onion starts to soften. The onion has started to soften now. So I'm going to add in some garlic to this, and I'm just going to fry the garlic for a further few minutes. So I've fried the onion for about 3 to 5 minutes I think, and I'm also going to turn the pan down as well because it's getting slightly hot. So as I said, I'm just going to fry the garlic for probably about a minute or so until it starts to go a lovely golden brown colour. So I'm just going to continue to fry this now. So my garlic has started to turn a golden brown colour, I can see it. So now I'm going to add in 1 red pepper that I have sliced and diced. So I removed the top, I took out the stalk and the seeds, and then I just simply sliced and diced the flesh. And then I've also peeled and grated 1 carrot as well. Now you don't have to grate the carrot if you don't want to. I just like to try and hide it from my son, who isn't the greatest vegetable fan, I have to say. So any way I can get veg into him is not going to be knocked by me. So yeah, so you could just slice and dice it if you want to. I would say to do it into small pieces though. I just find grating easier as well, to be honest. So yeah, I'm now going to fry these ingredients until these start to soften. I'm frying these ingredients for a good 5 minutes now, and they've started to soften beautifully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my rice. So I'm using brown rice for this, but you can use any type of rice you like. And what I have done is I've washed the rice twice under the sink through this sieve or colander, and that is going to get all of the I can't remember what you call it, but it's going to get stuff off the rice that you don't want on there. Starch, sorry. And now I'm going to add that to the bottom of the pan, and I'm going to fry the rice for about a minute or so until it becomes see-through and clear. So I'm making it like a risotto, the start of it like a risotto, but then I tend to pour all of the bone broth on and just let it boil away. So I find this the easiest way to boil rice. I tend to walk away and forget that it's on the stove, and I forget to add extra broth, so I just find this really easy. I know after 20 minutes I have to go back to the stove and make sure that it looks okay. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to add in some tomatoes to this. So I've got 1 tin of tomatoes that I'm going to put in, and I'm going to fry that round. And then I've also got some bone broth here. You could use chicken stock, or you could use fish stock if you wanted to as well. I'm just going to pour it into the tin of tomatoes because this helps to get rid of all the stuff on the sides. My grandmother taught me that trick, waste not, want not. And then I'm going to add in some more stock because I don't think I have quite enough yet. So I'm just going to add in a touch more. So you want about 2 centimetres worth from the top of the ingredients in the pan. So if you put your spoon in like that, you can get about 2 centimetres worth. That's perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my tamari to this as well. So I'm going to add in about a tablespoon, maybe 2 actually, 2 tablespoons of tamari. Tamari is gluten-free soya sauce. The reason it's gluten-free is it's fermented for longer, so it's much better for the body. And then I'm also going to add in about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste as well, or tomato puree to this as well. So 1, 2, and I'm just going to stir these ingredients round, and then I'm going to put the lid on this, and I'm going to bring it to the boil. And then once it starts boiling, I'll turn the heat down and leave it to simmer. So as you can see, this is boiling away, but as always, I forgot to put a pinch of salt into this and pepper as well. And I've also forgotten to put in my dried mixed herbs as well. So I'm just going to put a pinch of salt and a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to put probably about a teaspoon of dried mixed herbs as well. And then I've turned the heat down, so I'm just going to turn it down a touch more. I'm going to put the lid back on, and as I said, I'm going to leave this to simmer now. I left the bone broth to simmer away until all of it had been absorbed by the rice. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the heat off of that because I actually think that is cooked. It smells delicious as well, I have to say. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my crab to this. So I'm just going to add 2 tins of crab. For those of you that don't know, this meal is for Ted, Howard and myself. So my husband, son and me. So if you're wondering why it's so little crab in here, that's why. I'm only making it for 3 and a little one. So if you wanted to add more crab to this, then you could. So I'm just going to stir that round like so. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in some spinach as well. So I'm going to put a big handful of spinach in. And I'm going to let this wilt down like so. And that, my friends, is our dinner done. That's how you make my delicious crab risotto, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm off to have this for my dinner this evening and it smells so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!